Hey dog sport handlers, welcome to the Canine Handler Fitness Podcast. I'm your host, Liz Joyce, your go-to expert for all things dog sport fitness. Whether you're running agility, doing protection work, tackling search and rescue, handling a tough tugger, or just looking to build strength for a lifetime of adventures with your dog, remember, you are half the team, and I'm here to help you stay strong, mobile, and injury-free. Join me as I break down the unique demands of handler fitness, speed, strength, endurance, and everything you need to perform at your best, both in and out the ring. Let's stay strong, stay in the game, and keep doing what we love. Let's dive in. Howdy, howdy. It is Liz Joyce, and today we're talking about why September is the best month of the year to start your fitness journey and kick some serious ass. We're going to start with some questions. What month do you think is the busiest month for fitness? This is the month with the most gym membership or app signups. If you guessed January, you're right. That is not a shock. It's the peak of resolution season. People all over the world flood in, chasing that new year, new me energy. And hey, that might have been you in the past. Maybe that's you every year. I, for one, can tell you I have done a number of New Year's resolutions, and I have never stuck with one of them. And that, I know, is not unique to me. Here's my second question for you. At month 3, what percentage do you think of those millions of people that start are still sticking with it? 3 months later, they started sometime in January. Okay, think about the wildest number you could think of. It's only 22%. Approximately 22% of the people who start in January are still working out 3 months later. That means 8 out of 10 have already quit. I hate that stat. Hate it. But listen to this. This is September. It's this magic month. When people start in September, what percentage of them do you think are still working out 3 months later? 50. 50. It's about 50%. That is a huge difference in percentages, people being successful sticking with it. In personal training, September is always the busiest month of the year. Everyone thinks January is, and it is not. September is the time of year that existing clients hunker down and dig into their routine and book extra sessions. It is also a time of year for people to come into the gym in droves looking for personal training that far outweighs January. I'm telling you now, the people who start in September stick with it almost always. And this is what we're going to unpack today. Why September and not January is actually the smartest time of year for you to start your fitness journey, especially if you're a busy handler trying to fit in workouts around dogs, work, and life when it is lifing. I also have a bunch of tips for you that's going to make starting in September or any time a lot easier. And I'm going to help you unpack why January New Year's resolutions are a bit of hogwash. Right before September is the summer. And let's just state the obvious here, summer can be a little bit messy. You got vacation if you have kids, they're home from school, barbecues, extra socializing, extra summer adventures, actually longer days that can throw off your sleep schedule and your routine just in a general sense. And while it is the season for fun, and it should be, it's also a season that can make your schedule feel really chaotic. And when your schedule is unpredictable or changes frequently, sticking to a workout plan is really tough. People miss sessions and fall out of a rhythm, and fitness can get pushed to the bottom of the list. And I want to tell you about this. When you work out and expose your muscles to a stressor once a week, you'll be maintaining that amount of fitness, strength, etc. When you expose your muscles or your body to that same type of stressor twice a week, you will make progress, and 3 times a week, you'll make even more progress. That same thing could be said for sprint training. That same thing could be said for core work. And what happens in the summertime when schedules can get missed, and if you go on vacation for a couple weeks and you come back, instead of working out twice a week, you work out once a week, what felt easy in May is not going to feel easy by the end of August on a schedule like that. And that for a human that isn't inherently reinforced by working out can be crushing. And if that's happened to you, know that that is a thing that you have to get your head around, fight through the noise, and just keep going, because it's definitely not going to get easier by doing nothing about it. So summer's tricky, but then September rolls around and her beautiful face comes peeking around the corner, and the weather cools down. If you have kids, they go back to school, and suddenly people's schedule has a lot more structure. That crispness in the air has us all cuddling in, wanting to spend just a little bit more time at home. And for me, every September, I always get this rush of let's kick ass in the gym this season. September is also a time of year where work-wise, a lot of companies are coming out of the summertime where, again, there's lots of vacations, so their employees and their workload can decrease. In September to the middle of December, beginning of December are a season of extreme production. So schedules need to be a little bit more scheduled. And it's a natural reset that your body, your brain, and your fitness have been waiting for. I also want you to imagine this. You start working out in September, right now. This podcast ends, you sign up, you start working out tomorrow. By January, when your friends, or maybe you, past you, are running around with their new year, new me energy, you're already 12 to 16 weeks in. You have no idea how much progress you can make in that amount of time. Like, it's freaking wild. Like, it will blow your mind wild. You will have a base or expanded strength, endurance, core strength, and also confidence in your ability to slay, and also your capability. It also creates this momentum. You are going to hit spring feeling faster, stronger, and ahead of the curve, while your friends, and maybe 2023 you, are dealing with the fallout from their New Year, New Me resolution. January crash-off statistics underscore how fleeting the resolution wave is. September, on the other hand, offers a cleaner, calmer launch pad without the frenzy and with significantly better odds of lasting progress. And I have a little bit of data about this. We already know that January is not working for most people. 43% of folks give up by the end of January. 43%. Being in public gyms and personal training studios, I would argue that it is an underestimation. Meanwhile, gyms see a second wave of signups in September. And for online fitness, the routines that you set now are built into your real schedule, not a hyped up, cramped January version of what could be. There's also this thing about January that I don't know that people think about too much. And here it is. December, for people who celebrate Christmas, and people who don't, it is a season of excess. Lots of food, sugar, alcohol, late nights, socializing, and so on, that go on, that by the time the end of the Christmas holidays are over, people are bloated. Their system just cannot handle any more sugar. I mean, probably a little bit more, but it's a lot of sugar. And also alcohol, so much alcohol that by the time January comes, your body feels awful. Moving a body that feels awful, that's also recovering from bloat, water retention, lack of fitness because you've been socializing, eating candy canes, or doing cookie exchanges, and maybe going to a cookies and cocktail event a few times. All those things can leave your body feeling really shitty. And it's super hard to pick up in January when your body feels like shit and kick ass in a routine. It's really, really hard. But coming off of summer is a season of increased activity. So your body's going to be feeling even better than it was before. And heading into January in a heightened state of fitness makes that transition a lot less abrupt It feels easier on your body, and it's a lot easier to stick with because it's more of a continuum and less of a starting to climb a rock wall in front of you. Let's talk about why online fitness in September works especially good for busy handlers. A lot of us do not have time to drive to the gym every day. It's a lot. You got to drive there, park, change, go in, sign in, change your shoes, fight for equipment, blah, 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 drive home. It extends the workout time. That really takes up a lot more chunk in your day. People already have a hard time fitting their workout schedule into their routine. You cannot look at your week, think that you're going to add fitness in somewhere and that it's going to work out. It does not work that way. You need to look at your schedule and bump things out. If your schedule is so packed that you email me and say, I have 5 or 10 minutes a day, and other than that, my schedule is too busy to do absolutely anything else, it's going to be extremely difficult for you. And taking the time to drive to the gym to add a fitness routine to a already busy schedule is a huge ask. That means people are going to have a little less time for dog walks, training sessions, trial prep, work, family life. Online fitness fits for dog handlers because it's short, flexible, and it's also effective. And here's what the science tells us about that. Habits stick better when the friction is low. And that means that the less resistance you have to starting a workout, the better your odds are of following through. And a 20 to 30 minute guided session in your living room, that is really low friction. Some other things I tell people about reducing the friction to help their workout routine stick is to put all of their workout stuff in the spot that they're going to be working out in so they don't have to go around and find it. Also, put their things in a room or a space that they enjoy and that they're going to use. Ideally, in a space that they're going to see throughout their day so it reminds them. Because it's not a part of your routine, right? You're not thinking about it. I think about it all day. Shocker. But if it's new for you, you won't be. It's not uncommon for people to go through the full day and forget that, oh yeah, tomorrow of my 7 day of the week, I'm going to work out 3 of those days and tomorrow's one of their days. It's not in the routine. It's super common to forget about it. But having prompts, visual prompts, also being able to see your exercise equipment during the day, crazy helpful. And September will help build momentum when you need it the most. You might think you need it the most in January, and I'm telling you that you do not. You need it now. What will happen now is that you will have 12 to 16 weeks of kicking butt. That is momentum. When you hit January, you're going to be able to look at your New Year's resolutions and dream bigger. And that is freedom. And that is something that is going to bring you so much joy. It will be so amazing for you. Here's the truth about all of this. January might look shiny and it might feel good to say, these are my resolutions. It always feels good to dream big. But when you dream big and you might write it down once, the chances of you doing anything with this dream is like 0. And that's just true. The people who are the most successful are people who dream big, keep their goals in front of their face all the time, think about it, talk about it, they be about it. Those people do it. And you deserve that success in your life. Being stronger and more fit will show up for you in your life in ways that you can't even imagine right now. If you're grieving and you need to move your body, that will be an option. If you decide that you want a faster dog, you will have more handling options. As you get older, slips and falls is going to reduce. You are going to be able to expand your social circle and the types of things you do with your recreational time. Also, not to mention preventative health care, guys. Yes, I'm in fitness, but I would argue that my big job actually is being in preventative health care. And you can be your own preventative healthcare doctor. Oh my God, I love that. September right now is your secret start line. So here's my challenge for you. As your favorite fitness coach, do not wait for January. Do not get hauled up in the new year, new me energy. And if it's been you before and it hasn't worked, that's cool. You have data about that now. It doesn't work for you. It's time to do something different. If you want the structure, accountability, and short, handler-focused workouts that fit into your life and your living room, y'all, I have so many 6-week courses available on my All Access Pass. You can dial in exactly what you want and need to do in ways that are going to work for you and your schedule with science-backed training plans, not just workouts, but training plans that are progressively going to get you stronger. And there's a 2-week free trial, so you can hop in today with zero risk. Try it out. See if you're going to be one of those people that hits the 50% who sticks with it 3 months from now. Let's walk into January already winning. The link for the All Access Pass free trial is in the show notes. I can't wait to see what you do with this season. Thanks so much for being here with me today and choosing to spend this time investing in yourself. I hope you feel encouraged to take action. Even the smallest steps forward will add up in ways you cannot even imagine yet. If this episode gave you something to think about or lifted you up, please share it with a friend. You never know who might need these tools and reminders today. And remember, you're never alone in this. For more information, practical tools, workouts, and resources to help you get stronger and more confident both in and out of the ring, head on over to caninehandlerfitness.com. You can also find me on all the socials under the same name, so come on over and say hi. I'm here to help you build the skills, knowledge, and belief you need to reach your goals. Keep going. Keep learning. And most of all, keep showing up for yourself. You've got this, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way.